Hey all, welcome to Simply QA. In this session, we will be learning about the basics of software testing. First of all, let's understand what actually a software is. Let's learn by an example. Assume you have to go to office today via cab. So we will be booking cab through any application like Ola or Uber. So what we will be doing is we'll be doing a simple three-step process there. Like we will be entering our pickup point, we will be entering our drop point, cabs will be listed, you'll be selecting the cab and booking will be confirmed. So this is actually a software, right? Uh, Compare this definition with the example just we told. So Ola consists of a set of programs that is integrated together and it allowed user to perform the action they desired. No, this is actually a software. And also we are using many software in our day-to-day life like Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp, right? So all these comes under software. So let's see what software testing is. So the series of action which we performed to book a cab is a software, right? Software testing will verify whether all these series of steps has been performed successfully by a user and it's working fine or not. So even if any one of the step breaks, user couldn't able to book a cab, right? So basically software testing will verify whether all the steps are working fine in a particular application. So hope the basics of software and software testing is clear. Now let's see why software fails. So guys, there are many reasons for software failure. Let's see one by one. Integrating different set of modules. So if we took any particular application, there will be different set of modules, right? Even if you took Ola, there will be a login module, there will be that entering pickup and drop point is a particular module, and listing the cab is a particular module, payment is a particular module. So basically all these modules will not be developed by a single developer. So there will be multiple teams to develop each and individual module. So and those individual modules will be successfully tested by that particular team. But issue happens when those modules are integrated together, right? That flow should work fine once all the module is integrated. So this is one of the reason for software failures. And next one is like complex functionality or complex work. So if we took any application, there will be definitely a complex set of modules present in that application. Even though if humans are trying to grab the functionality or the complex concept like in a defined manner, there may be a possibility that they may commit some mistakes while developing the module. So this is one of the other reason that software is getting failed. And third one is timeline. So in IT, often we will be facing with this timeline pressure. Like basically, for developing a quality application or a module, developers and testers, both the teams need ample amount of time to deliver a quality product. At times what happens, no, due to the timeline and release pressure, these teams, the developer and tester teams, will not be provided with a good amount of time, which leads to a defective module or a defective application. And the final one is very important, like misunderstanding business requirement. So not the testers team or developer team will be directly interacting with client to get what actually the business requirement is like. There will be an intermediate person called business analyst. So this is how communication will happen. Client will communicate their business requirements and the application requirements to the business analyst. Business analyst will communicate it with the team manager or senior manager, and from them we will be, development team or testing team will be getting the business requirement. So in this series of phases, even if any one person like misunderstood, or if they didn't notice any one of the business requirement, if they miss any point, then there will be the total development process and testing process will be in chaos, right? So understanding and communicating the clear and proper business requirement is mandatory, and if we fail in that, then obviously the software will get failed. Guys, now let's see the importance of testing. So I have seen many people like they will not give importance to testing the particular application, right? So let's say an example. We can understand the importance of testing with an example. So okay, consider that you have planned to surprise your partner on his or her birthday by gifting an iPhone. Okay, so since it's a kind of costly product, you would have planned at least a 5 or 6 months before, and you have saved some money, and finally a day on her birthday or day before her birthday, you would have bought that mobile and you have gifted, right? So obviously both will be happy, and like the day will be the day would have started with a bright light, right? Okay, so now consider once the person have started using the phone, uh, assume she is facing some issues in the phone, like the screen flickering, the occasional screen flickering, and the battery is not staying properly. That is, the battery is getting drained quickly, and also while charging, she is facing some overheating issue. So now consider what will be the mindset of you both. So you have invested lot of money to buy this mobile, you have planned it for few months, and you have surprised your partner but finally all these issue happens in that particular mobile phone. Now everything got wasted, right? Your day will not be a super smooth one, and you'll be very disappointed, and obviously you will be losing the trust of that particular product as well. So here the testing plays a very important role, guys. Why all these issue happens? It's because the particular software is developed but it is not tested properly. So I hope this clearly explains what is the importance of testing. Guys, testing an application is important. More than that, testing an application properly is very much important, which means a tester or a QA person should test an application end to end with all possible scenarios and all possible and negative test cases, right? So what happens if testing is not done properly? We have few consequences if testing is not done properly. One among them is like loss of brand value and reputation, right? So in previous example we saw an example of iPhone, right? It is one of the famous brand, but assume if that particular phone is not working and it's showing some issues or defects in that, so obviously that brand value will go down and the reputation of iPhone will go down, right? This is one of the major drawback of the like that particular company, for that particular company. And the next one will be loss of customers. Yeah, this is an obvious one, right? So if you have bought an iPhone for some gifting purpose, or if you bought it for very first time, and if it is not up to your expectation, then obviously will you buy it for a next time? You will buy, but you will think twice or thrice, or if any other better option is available, you will go for that only, right? So it will lead to loss of customers as well. And the third one is loss of time and money. This is on both sides, that is for the company as well as for the customers. So they have the company have developed a particular product, they have invested a lot of time and lot of money for developing the particular product, and it will be available in the market, right? And the same side for the consumers as well, they have invested a lot of time to research whether that particular product is good or not, and they have invested a lot of money as well to buy that particular product. So this applies for both to customers and as well as for the company. And the final one is like loss of life. If few products or softwares are not tested properly, it will lead to loss of life as well. I will explain you in detail in further slide. Life example of insufficient testing. So in 2000s, like Toyota drivers has reported like the car has been auto accelerated even if they are not pressing the acceleration. So which leads to death of many people. The report is saying like around 89 to 90% or dead due to this. And finally, the company has given a report and came to the conclusion like because of the software issues and software failures, this issue has been happened. So see, now here also testing plays an important role, right? If that particular software is tested properly and placed properly, this issue would have not happened. No? So these are the basics of software testing. Hope all the concepts are clear. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please leave it in a comment section. Thank you.